What's up, fam? What's up? Mic check. Y'all give me a mic check. My voice is almost back. And now I understand why Yahuwah did what he did with my voice for the past week. You're going to understand it. He would do it with the prophets, emissaries, messengers. From time to time, he'll make you be quiet and go all in. I'm translating like crazy every day. Thank you, Sister Hannah. So y'all bear with me. I'm close to almost being back with my voice. That's right. Shout out Denise. We're on preparation day all around the world, except at this time, some parts of the world have already entered the Shabbat. So Shabbat Shalom to our brothers, Shabbat Shalom to our brothers and sisters over on the eastern part of what do you call it? The earth? Yeah. Shabbat Shalom. We'll do a set apart gathering tomorrow. And then we will probably not do them every week. So tomorrow will be a very special time. And we'll probably do them every other week, maybe once a month. So don't miss tomorrow on our set apart gathering, because literally I'm going at the highest levels of translation and I'm going to have to rest appropriately. So I know y'all understand that. We're going in. Y'all see this title? Before I get into this title, we must please Yahuwah, not the other way around. Let's do some shout outs. And everybody hit the like button. If you have not hit the like button and the share button, please be sure you do that. Like it, share it. Like it, share it. Be powerful in your witness. Be powerful. You shall receive power to be my witness. Thank you, Sister Denise is in the building. I see Emily Aguilar. She done sent some free memberships out on our YouTube channel that supports our channel here. Y'all know, man, this is going to be hot. Look at the title. Y'all ain't heard from me for 3 or 4 days. I'm trying to do as many of these as I can while I'm translating. But I gotta see what Yahuwah's doing. Like he's talking through my spirit and it's clear. He wanted me to be quiet as best I could. And I even came out and did my best to talk through it. Because the messages that I'm getting are so profound. He's like, go on, talk. But you ain't gonna have your full voice. They're gonna hear it. And probably in about 3 days, I should be all the way back. Shout out to Rachel's in the building, Shannon Collier, Norman, my brother Irvin, Joe Carter. Hey, me and Joe we're gonna do a live, we're gonna trip y'all out, by the way. Thank you, brother Robert. Thank you, brother Larry. Put them supers. I see y'all working. Ashley Spence, my sister's in here. My sister Emily's a real one. Y'all give a shout out to Emily Aguilar. She really means what she's saying. She got a wonderful daughter, went through a great transformation at Sakut. Met them personally. Miss Q's up in here. I see you, Miss Q. Miss Q be giving all she got to the kingdom. Julissa, good to see you. Carl is in here. Welcome, Jay. My sister Denise always coming strong. Brian. I haven't seen you, Brian, but hey, shout out to Brian. shout out. Nirab down there in Bangladesh, right next to India. Over 1 billion people down there in his neighborhood. And he's part of our team. Shout out to Nirab, Sister Rush up there in Brooklyn, New York. Our brother Elmer, Philippines. He's part of the PTT team, spreading the word. And they spreading like crazy, and we haven't even done all we're going to do with them. My brother Larry, consistent. Brother Benjamin, consistent. Real ones. Shannon Collier's up in here. Lisa. Hey, Lisa Pfeiffer. I see you. Daniel Libby, real one. Met him personally. Down here in Colombia, South America. Good to see you, Stacy. My sister Anna Tatum in from Montgomery, Alabama. Lisa Austin is up in here. Don't mess with Lisa. She a real one. The real ones. My sister Amber House been rolling with me for years and years and years. She know all the inside stuff about me, my family, all the stuff like, who are those people? Where they come from? Where they, all those what us? Y'all talk to Amber House. She'll tell you what us. She'll give, Daniel Bacote's in the building. Phoenix, Arizona, one of our strongest supporters. He's an overseer. Yahuwah has designated Daniel as an overseer. Yolanda's in here. I see you. Steve, Sister Sherry, years. So all you new people to come in, this ain't like we just do this live and we don't hardly know anybody. Many of us have met each other. Several of us have been together for years. Now, I've been following Yahuwah since 2007. And more than likely, you now know the name of Yahuwah because of what Promote the Truth did. The platform that I founded in 2007, more than likely, I'm going to say more, I'm not saying guaranteed, but more than likely, you know the name Yahuwah because of the work we did over 13 years before anybody knew who we were. So from 2007, 2020, this is documented. This ain't no guessing game. We had the Promote the Truth website up in August 2007. And 90% of the information you see there now, promotethetruth.com, is what Yahuwah downloaded in me to just type out. I couldn't hardly tell what I was typing. I was just typing what I was hearing. It was a trip. Nobody's been able to argue it. People get mad, they get upset from time to time because we smash organized religion. We smash Christianity, Judaism, and all the Pharisee Talmud teaching, Catholicism. Name all your isms. The truth smashes all those platforms. People get mad. They do. They get upset because of their traditions. They do. And finally, we stop arguing with people. We said, put some money up. Stop talking trash and put some money up. Guess how many people want to put some money up when it comes to the truth? Unless you got the truth, you're not going to put no money up. You just ain't going to do it. You know it's the losing game. You know in the back of your head, you hanging on to a wish and a prayer and a hope. And then all of a sudden you roll up on some real ones like us. And then we go, if you're so convinced in what you're saying that's against the real scriptures, will you stop talking and put some money up? And if you're right, this is like casting lots. People say, is that scriptural? Yes, it's casting lots. Put some money up. And if you were right, you get ready to get some money for your building funds and your missionary trips, all that garbage that you be trying to run. You can get some more garbage funds, what I call it. But you're not going to get access to even a penny of it because you're not going to put no money up. You're going to keep talking. And we're going to keep proving. Danielle Hamilton down in Jamaica, our sister down in Jamaica is in here. Hallelujah. Florida in the building. All right. Jeremy Bowling. Hey, my sister Donna Steele. Where's she at? Up in New Jersey. Sweet Pete. Patrice. Shannon Collier. Bill Henry. The team gonna put a video out on you, Bill, next 24 hours. So get ready, Bill. They captured you talking to me one night. They told me we're going to put Bill out. Bill's a real one. All right. My wife is in here. Lena's in the building. Did I miss anybody? Mark, my brother Mark. Don't play. Mark will sneak up on you. And he is a beast when it comes to passion about the truth. I done looked in the spirit. I done had a private Zoom with Mark. Yeah. William Pollock over in Northern Ireland. Michael Fickett, my brother up in Maryland. Shout out. Brandon Tello. You know I love you and all like that. All right. If I don't get to all of y'all, I just sent as many shout outs as I could. Now I'm going in. Ryan Belzy's in here. Man, my brother from England. You talk about a real one? He done been through that stuff. Hey, have y'all seen what PTT Music is doing? Like, serious. I want to know y'all's real feeling. For those of you that are paying attention, because see, what happens is sometimes a thing, it presents itself and it comes out so strong that people take it for granted. Y'all know what I'm talking about? They think, well, no, that's normal. No, it's not normal. PTT Music is not normal. 56. Yeah, Brian, you can. Brian's in Cambodia. Shout out. All the way in Africa. Anytime you're doing kingdom business, you can give. 56 songs are now out on the platform. 56 in 3 months, almost to the day. The first one hit on what they call August 9th. Today is November the 8th. Look at that. Innocent said, I just received shipment notification. The Bread and Dies True Scriptures is headed to Zambia. They're going out all over the world. I think every single order that had been placed over the past month and a half, it was accumulating while the new stock come in. I was told by the warehouse that every order is now, it took 3 days. Bam, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of orders. 3 days to get the orders caught up. I'm going to talk about that in a second, but I'm not going to come off PTT Music. Can y'all hear me? I don't know if I clicked something. I think I'm back in there. It looked like it clicked something. Can y'all hear me now? I heard Linda say something. Jeremy got his shipping notification. Yeah, there might be tripping sometime when I get hot. Y'all just bear with it. Watch, y'all get ready to tell me the mic is back on. All right, I'm back. Shannon told me I'm good. Come on. Now watch. 56 songs in less than 3 months. 56. Everyone can be a mega hit. Everyone. Can y'all believe it? Every one of them songs can be a mega hit in the traditional world. And now what you're going to see, our mission was get 50 songs out that we've been working on for months. And we told y'all a long time ago, we were in the studios and producing and then we were building up the catalog. And I'm telling you right now, we got we got over 56 more done. There's over 100 songs that are done. It's just a matter of when we're going to release them. It's just a matter now. Once we hit 50, I told them, y'all chill out a little bit. I'm going to come over there and survey the landscape on where we're at. I want full scale marketing going behind every one of those songs now. Elmer said his whole day just playing PTT music. Think about that, y'all. Come on, Amanda. I'd be excited too. Like, we took the time, the effort, the energy to give y'all, because music is attached directly to Yahuwah. You want to please Yahuwah? Get the right music running through your body. Why you think Shaitan so mad? He was the worshiper in the Shamayim, in the heavens. And he got cast out. And we replaced him. And that's why every human can't help but love music, because we're created in the image of Yahuwah. It is unbelievably off the hook, off the charts fact that Yahuwah loves music in every shape, form, and fashion. He wants it bumping. He wants it harmonizing. He wants it in every genre you can think of. Y'all got to go to PTT Music. On it. What do y'all listen to it on? Which platform do y'all listen to PTT Music on before I go in? Which platform? Drop it in the chat. Say, hey, I listen to PTT Music on this platform. Is it Apple? Is it Spotify? Is it Amazon? Is it iHeart? We're on over 150 platforms. And we're starting to get thousands and thousands of streams. And we've done no marketing. None. Robert said over 3 hours on my Spotify playlist. Yay! All right, Shannon says she's got it on Amazon, William on Spotify, Lene Apple and Spotify, Mark is Apple, Yamani is YouTube Music, my son's YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Apple, Spotify, YouTube. This kind of tells you who's winning the streaming game, by the way. Yamani iTunes, got Apple, Larry Pandora. We're on all of them. All of them. Hallelujah, Amazon, YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, PTT Music. Where are you listening to PTT Music in? YouTube, Spotify, YouTube. We're everywhere. We're on 150 plus platforms. We done paid great money to get mass distribution. Now, I didn't say marketing. Mass distribution. You can distribute it everywhere. If people don't listen to it, it don't matter. Ralph, sun up tomorrow. Ralph said, when does Shabbat start? Thank you, Ralph. You know they lied to you. That's why, Ralph, you wouldn't ask that question if you weren't one of the real ones being called out. Now you got to choose it. As soon as you ask a question like that, you know, remember the Shabbat day. Your brain, you use common sense and you got to listen to words because not one word will go unaccounted for. So watch this. Remember the Shabbat day. Go back and look at Bereshit, Genesis. He said the light of the day, the light time is called day. The dark time is called night. He did not say, remember the Shabbat night. He never said, who made up the fact? No. Who made up the assumption that a day includes the night? Y'all got to get in with promote the truth. Because I'm going to say something to you right now for the brand new people that's so profound. It's going to make so much sense to you. You're going to be like, I'm in the right place. Watch. This quick, you're going to be like, nobody has told me this in my whole life. What Brother Jay is getting ready to tell me. Day is the light. Night, right, is the dark. 24 hours is a date. D-A-T-E. That's what makes up a date. So now you've got a date. And a date consists of the day and the night. The night is never the day, and the day is never the night. Now you're free for those of you who've been looking for the truth. And you know, ain't nobody ever in your life told you what a date is. Never. Nobody's taught you how to pay attention to the sun and the moon. And so you can know what date that the Shabbat's going to fall on. Because it's going to move every month. It will never be a continuous 7 days, ever. Never. He said, remember the Shabbat day. And the Shabbat day is the seventh day. But what makes up the seventh day is the key. What determines when the seventh day is? Because you notice in the commandment, he didn't say remember the seventh day. He said remember the Shabbat day. And the Shabbat day will be on the seventh day. And that seventh day is going to rotate based on the new moon. More on that later. If you want to know, if you really want to get into it, go to Promote the Truth, our YouTube channel, and just type in calendar and have at it. Get your notepad out. Be humble. And then get ready to learn. Because I've been walking with Yahuwah almost 18 years. So when you come and talk to me about Yahuwah, when hardly anybody on earth knew his name, when I found him in May 2007, you got to bring your A, B, C. You got to bring all the alphabet game. If you sit down and you want to try to teach me, if you want to conversate and ask questions and be humble and dialogue, I'm cool. If you come to teach me, it's more than likely not going to work. Because I ain't met one yet in almost 18 years that's qualified to teach me. Not one. In almost 8, and if they show up, I will humble myself immediately and I will listen to what they've got to say. But it's got to be backed by the real scriptures. Now, we must please Yahuwah. Let me tell y'all why Yahuwah's got me doing this live with y'all before I get out of here. I'm translating the Tanakh, okay? If you go to tsinfo.org, you see it on the screen. Every one of you, like if you're a real one, I'm going to talk only about the real ones we're looking for in the kingdom of Yahuwah. We're looking for 144 of you that will lead to the 144,000. Go ahead, Sister Sheila. Sister Sheila said, I just printed out the calendar on the website. Like, y'all got to get ready. We must please Yahuwah. When I'm translating the Tanakh, I knew I had to take a month, there's probably like 2 months, and catch my breath from the Brit Hadash. It took me over 7 months. It was a minimum 6 hours. It was more like 8 to 16 hours a day. But I did at least 6 hours a day for 7 months. And I got the Brit Hadash translated properly. And nobody can dispute it. So if you go to truthscriptures.store, thank you, Brother Robert. If you go to truthscriptures.store. Now, Brother Nerob, he's one of our staff. He just said, hey, Brother Nerob, can you put the links together, send them to us so we can post in our Telegram channel? He said, Brother Nerob says, because he studies the videos and he's a staff member. He said we have over 10 live videos by Elder Jay teaching about the real calendar on the PTT YouTube channel. Y'all should be studying it. Yeah, you're all right. Don't feel far behind, Amanda. Everybody will catch up. The funny part is some of y'all that's brand new catching Yahuwah now, you'll blow past some people that's known about him for 5, 6, 7 years. Some of y'all are going to approach Yahuwah as a baby, as a child. Thank you, Danielle. Some of y'all are going to approach that like I did. The reason I got to know so much is because of how much I humble myself. And I approach Yahuwah with full humility and as a child. even though I had been in organized religion all my life. I didn't find him till what, 39? Like, this is everybody. I didn't find Yahuwah until I was 39. It's on when I found him because I was, as a child, teach me everything I need to know. And anything that was tradition, anything that was fake, anything that could lead me to the lake of fire, burn it out of me, yo. I don't care what mama said, daddy said, grandparents said. I got to know you, Father. And it was on. And he downloaded in me like you would not believe. And I stay that way. I wake up that way every day. Father, talk to me. Not my will, but your will. Look what happens if you approach Yahuwah that way. I got this air blowing on me like crazy. Gotta calm it down. Not my will, but your will, Yahuwah. So we're gonna learn how to follow Yahuwah. Now, fam, I'm kind of emotional on this one. And a lot of times I come on to do live, I come on to teach, but also I come on to get some support, to get some energy from my real brothers and sisters. I know we're gonna have to weed through some of the haters, some of the trolls, but y'all know I ain't got no emotion about that because we got people assigned up on the roof. They're on the electronic roofs, truth snipers. And we don't argue with nobody. We don't debate with nobody. And we don't allow nobody to come in and teach unless they're qualified and they need to get permission. That means they would have to go through a process of checking in. That we got an email, info@promotethetruth.com. You want to teach? Go on, send something over there. And just say, this is what I feel. And the staff going to give you a quick answer. They're not going to go back and forth with you. So it's not an educate only you. Some people, they'll answer them once or twice, and they'll ask a question after question after question. And the staff will go, we're a small staff over here. They come to me. I said, don't, tell them people put that work in. Put that work in. Go back for the last year and click all the lives and get your pad out. Do what Brother Nerob has done. Do what Brother Elmer has done. Go watch every single live in detail. They take notes. Do y'all know that Nerob and Elmer send me notes every day on all the lives that we've done over the past year? Did y'all know that? Who knew that? Every day. Imagine. I've got them on that assignment for at least another year. You want to know why? They're going to be elders in the kingdom. And if you talk to them about any subject, because of their note taking, they put that work in, it's going to be hard to deal with them. If you don't love the truth, they're off the hook. They're already some other atmosphere. I'm watching what they're doing. They'll tell you they different human beings now. That's right, Amanda. If you go back and just take your time and work through the beginning, but you got to take notes. Don't just listen. Stop. When you hear something that ring your spirit, note it. Note it. You spend the next year or two, you're going to be on another level. You'll be at the top less than 0.1% of scriptural knowledge people in the world. No scholar can deal with you at that point. They can't deal with you. If you just take the time to go through what I trained for the past year. Now, I'm going in. Then I'm going to get out of here. Nahum. Y'all know I translated Nahum a week or so ago? I said, Yahuwah, you've been heavy on me with this. That's why this title's so off the hook. Because Yahuwah, when you get into the Tanakh, now you understand why all Christians and organized religion, they don't want you to deal with the Tanakh, sign name, Old Testament at all, other than Malachi, go tithe. That's the only thing they want to talk about. Outside of tithe, they don't want to talk about nothing in the Tanakh. Let me tell you why the Tanakh is so crucial. And this is doing a deeper drill in my soul than the Brit Hadash. Because the Tanakh, it will make you know Yahuwah. And if you translate it correctly, like I'm doing, and you ain't swayed by vowel pointing, the Masoretic text, hardly anybody knows what I just said there. Just trust me. Go look it up. Go look up Masoretic text. Masoretic text. That lying Pharisee who hated Yahuwah Mashiach. That verbiage. They want to be the Most High. Their father is Shaitan. Yahuwah Mashiach. When he walked on the earth, as Yahusha said, your father is Satan. They hate the real words of Yahuwah. Nahum. The real pronunciation will be Nahum, not Nahum, Nahum. First chapter. Put your seat belts way on, because you're going to have to learn to please Yahuwah, not the other way around. This book is the vision of Nahum from Alakash. This is his message about the city of Nineveh, sign named Nineveh. Y'all sure y'all ready? Put some fire emojis in the chat if y'all want the real Nahum, sign named Nahum from the Tanakh. Y'all want the real one. It's never been translated like this, ever. They're scared for you to get your power in Yahuwah. Put some fire emojis in the chat. There we go. This book is the vision of Nahum from Alakash. This is his message about the city of Nineveh. Thank you, Robert. Verse 2. Yahuwah demands loyalty. Who's teaching that? We're already in. We can't get past the second verse. Yahuwah demands loyalty. Do y'all know none of us were taught growing up in organized religion to be loyal to our Creator? None of us were taught to be loyal. But Yahuwah demands loyalty. And when necessary, they won't put that in their fake, false translation. You got to put it in there. It's when necessary. He don't do it all the time. He's not jealous all the time. Watch. And when necessary, he becomes jealous and brings vengeance filled with wrath against his enemies. He only does that when it's necessary. He's not just a jealous, vengeful, I want to kill everybody, allure. Them old trash translations depict him to be that way. But hell with them translations. They are lies. I'm giving you the real Yahuwah. Do you want it? 3, Yahuwah is powerful, yet patient. Come on, Yahuwah. He makes sure the guilty are punished. Oh, Sister Yamani's in the building. Brother Nafis is in the building. See, they don't want to teach that in Christianity. My sister Lisa, she's in the building. They don't want to teach that Yahuwah makes sure that the guilty are punished. They don't teach that. They don't want to teach it. Yahuwah can be seen in the storms and the whirlwind. See, they don't teach that. When you see a big storm come up, when you see a hurricane, you see a tsunami, you see some crazy stuff happening with the weather, you can feel Yahuwah there. That's him bringing his displeasure. That's him giving us an inkling of his power, of his displeasure with what's going on. The clouds are the dust from his feet. Verse 4, at his command, the oceans and rivers dry up. He'll dry stuff up at his command. Bashan, Carmel, and Lebanon. Giving you the real names. They call it Lebanon. They call it Carmel. Carmel, Lebanon, wither, and their flowers fade. The mountains and the hills tremble and melt at the sight of Yahuwah. Who is he? We got to please Yahuwah, not the other way around. If the mountains tremble at the sight of Yahuwah, how much is his power? The earth and his people shake with fear at his presence, not us. I'm telling you right now, anybody that's in Yahuwah, that's got Yahuwah in them. See, when you call on Yahuwah, Yahuwah comes in you. So when he appears and he's got everybody else freaking out, you ain't freaking out because he's in you and he ain't afraid of himself. He's not afraid of himself. But the question is he in you so that you don't have to be afraid? That's the question. That's the question. See, Yahuwah's in me so that when he appears and he starts dropping bombs and blowing stuff up everywhere, I'm not going to be afraid because Yahuwah is in me. And if he's in me, he's not afraid of himself. Have you not figured that out? Most of you haven't. Now you have. Who can stand in front of his fury? Who can endure the fierceness of his anger? Keep on talking trash, all the pompous, arrogant people in the world. Keep on. Talk that trash. You're going to have to put something up. You're going to have to put up that talk. Like I said, put some money up. You're going to have to put your words up in front of Yahuwah one day. It's coming. His displeasure is poured out like fire, and the rocks are broken to pieces because of him. Yahuwah is good. See? Nahum, he's doing a good job balancing this. Yahuwah is good. A refuge during troubled times. He got to be in you. Back then, they had to call on him and they had to be obedient very strictly with the crazy sacrificial system to get this coverage. Now, when we call on him and we're immersed in his name, we got that coverage. Ain't no insurance like the Yahuwah insurance. Y'all ain't heard that program? He knows. See, listen. I'm in verse 7, Nahum 1:7. Yahuwah knows. He knows them who are confiding in him. He knows if you're talking with him. He knows if you are communing with him. This is deep. 8. But like a powerful flood, But like a powerful flood, Yahuwah chases his enemies into dark places and completely destroys them. We got to please Yahuwah, not the other way around. You want to get chased into a dark place with no escape? You better start focusing on pleasing Yahuwah. And rather than, he got to understand me. No. You got to understand him. I'm teaching you his personality. He's not playing with this earth. And that's why I know why they don't want to teach the Tanakh. But man, they didn't have a clue that the true scriptures were coming. They didn't understand we was coming. Hallelujah. They didn't know that he done called one out in the high and dry places, been pressed down, been pushed out, been trampled over. Y'all know who we are. They didn't know he was going to reach over all of that. He was going to choose us to bring the true scriptures to this world. That's why you got to go to tsinfo.org. Some of you kind of in, but y'all not guarding his mission. Are you guarding it? Are you waking up every day going, who am I getting to build on the mission? I gave, I contributed, I helped. Am I out? Am I done? Am I finished? Have I endured to the end with Yahuwah? How long do you support Yahuwah's cause? How long do you push his word out? I'm going to tell y'all something. We way behind. Not even a little bit. We way behind on what we need to be doing. With the new campaign, we way behind. That's why I know it's going to filter. It's going to sort itself out and get it compressed with the real 144 that says we're taking this word to the entire world. And we're going to support, we're going to build, we're going to gather. If you're in a gatherer, you're in a real one. Yeah. He's a powerful flood. Yahuwah chases his enemies into dark places and completely destroys them. 9. Who plots against Yahuwah? Who is it that plots? Do y'all know these fools are plotting against Yahuwah? The earth plots against him. They think they got some super plan to overcome the Most High. This is crazy. Yahuwah wipes out his enemies and they never rise again. Hallelujah. 10. His enemies are like twisted thorn bushes burning in a fire. They are like drunkards who are consumed with their wine. Yahuwah said something crazy here. And this is all these kings and presidents, all these rulers around the world that don't respect Yahuwah. Let me send a shout out to all the presidents, prime ministers, kings, the top people in the world. Somebody clip this, all of y'all that really watch me and report to higher levels on what I'm doing. Because we both know who I am. All right? I'm talking about y'all that love to spy on what I'm doing. Now watch. I'm going to tell you what's up. There is one who has come from you, who counsels people to do wickedness, who plots evil against Yahuwah. See, there's ones of you that you come in and you plot and you plan to do evil against Yahuwah and his people. I'm going to tell you, if you are one of these presidents, prime ministers, kings, queens, higher level officials, if you want to experience as much peace as you can before Yahuwah brings the fire, then be peaceful with the people of Yahuwah. Like, be smart. Be like the king, the Pharaoh, the Pharaoh of Egypt. Treat the people of Yahuwah the way he treated Yusuf and those people. And you see how they got all that favor throughout the world. You come against Yahuwah's real people, it's going to be the greatest distress you've ever seen for you and your nation. That's just something came out of my soul. Next, 12. This is what Yahuwah says. Even though you are full of strength, nations, rulers, and there are many of you, I shall cut you down. You shall pass away. However, my people of Yahudah, y'all don't understand what just happened. If you picked it up, put something in the chat. This is prophecy. It was for that time, and it keeps moving to the end of time. However, my people of Yahudah, do you know who Yahudah is? He's one of the 12 sons of Yaakov, who became Yisharah. Yahuwah changed his name from Yaakov to Yisharah. There's Yahudah. Why is Yahudah so important? Here, when Yahuwah says, however, my people of Yahudah, I shall not afflict anymore. Why is that crucial? Pay attention, Elmer. Pay attention, students of the real game and understanding of Yahuwah. Pay attention. I'm going to say it again. However, my people of Yahudah, I shall not afflict you anymore. What line did Yahusha come through? What line? Come on. What line did Yahusha come through? Did he come through Louis? Did he come through Benjamin? Did he come through Yusuf? What line did he come through? When he worked his way up and then finally got up to Yusuf, who married Marim, what line did that come through of them 12 tribes? Can somebody put it in the chat? See, what line do we come from? Yahudah. Weed is from the line of Yahudah. Yahuwah is dealing with it right here. He's dealing with it in front of your face. And you sitting here going, what? You just taking it like it's a place. Because it was a place. But not in this context. Yahuwah's talking about, all these nations, even though you full of strength, you so powerful acting, you got your militaries, you flexing on the people of the world. Yeah, I'm going to cut you down. That's why I wouldn't mess with the people of Yahuwah. Because there's a remnant of us that have discovered that we are coming out of the lineage of Yahudah. And Yahuwah won't afflict us. That means when all this hell is breaking loose around us, you're not going to get a flame touch you, not a spark. Do you accept that word? Do you bear witness with that word? Is that you? Does your spirit go, man, that's why I came here, because I need to learn who I am. Now, verse 13, I shall break off their yoke from you. Man, I'm about to run out of here. I'm about to run out the street at night where I'm at. People have been pressing up on me, been messing with me for all these years. And Yahuwah says, now I shall break off their yoke from you, and I shall tear off your chains. Many of us been like, man, you've been messing with us. Tell the truth. Many of us feel like they've been messing with us. But see, because I choose to please Yahuwah, not the other way around, Yahuwah hears me. He listens to me. Y'all better listen to what I'm saying because Yahuwah listens to me. And I believe if you're a real one, he listens to you. So when we come together and we agree, man, we're going to tear stuff up. That's why I'm looking for who am I going to touch and agree with. I don't dislike it. I hate being around anybody I don't agree with. Like my soul abhors it. Yahuwah only wants to be with people who agree with him. Y'all understand that? Who's ever put it to you like that? Y'all keep on trying to be around people, husbands and wives, brothers and sisters, and y'all want to keep on thinking it's okay to disagree some. You can't disagree with Yahuwah at all. You got to come into alignment. And everybody that's in this word, that's digging, we all agree with each other. There ain't nothing we don't agree about. It's over. Louis is not from Yahudah. Somebody, you didn't listen? Joseph, Louis is not from Yahudah. Louis is a brother of Yahudah. Don't twist my words. I'm on point. You can go back and listen to the replay. I'm not missing nothing in my words. Louis, sign name Levi, is a brother of Judah. Real name Yahudah. I just told you specifically that Yahuwah is talking about my people of Yahudah. Because Yahudah is the lineage that Duweed came off of, who went up to Yahusha, who is Yahuwah. I don't even know how some of y'all can hear something different unless, guess what? Guess what? Like, hit the exit button because we don't agree. And I'm going to show you love. I'm going to show you love. I'm not going to talk trash about you. We just don't agree. And I don't want to be around you. And you shouldn't want to be around me. You shouldn't want to listen to nothing I'm saying. But see, when I get around my sister Queen, she be talking, ask her. I'm like, you right, sis. See? It's just like clockwork. I get around my brother, Daniel Bacote, he be talking. I'll be like, man, you know what? I agree with that. Or we'll talk to each other. We'll go, have you thought of it this way? We won't just come out and go, no. We don't do that. We don't do that in Yahoo. We don't do it. You want to know why? Because we got to pay attention to what Yahuwah loves. We got to please Yahuwah. Not the other way around. Not the human way around. We got to please Yahuwah. Me and my brother William, we be talking. He from Ireland. We didn't know each other from a can of paint. Once we met, we sat down, we started talking. We literally are sitting there loving to agree with each other. I did not state that. Hey, Joseph said, you stated, Louis, you came from the line of Yahudah. Otherwise, I guess I misunderstood you, nor would I would twist you. You got it wrong. You ain't agreeing. And if you believe I said that, then put some money up. Go back, listen to the replay, send a message to info@promotethetruth.com and go, at this point, Jay said that Louis came that Yahuwah came from the line of Yahuwah. Do it. But if you send an email in, I want you to put at least, you got to put at least what? Let's figure that. 5,000? No, I'll make it 1,000. Put at least 1,000 up. Sister Mosetta's in the building. Hey, that's a good woman. She's now learning about Yahuwah. She's from Chicago. She's relatives with, y'all know the actor Danny Glover? That's his relative, Mosetta Crowder. She's in here. She just ordered a case of True Scriptures. See, Kadeem, ain't that true? Put some money up. You said this. Did I say that? Or are you in here to disagree? Did I say that or are you here to disagree? Otherwise, this is a replay. It's on YouTube. As soon as I'm done talking, it becomes a replay. That's why I love YouTube. As soon as I'm done talking, this becomes a replay. And it's evergreen. And thousands of people will watch it. That's what's awesome about it. So let's figure out who wants to agree. If you don't want to agree, y'all quit tripping. I'm not messing with y'all. True Sniper's staring very close now. Y'all see I be laughing? I be having a good time. Even when I know somebody ain't got the right spirit, I'll be like, man, let me see if I can move them a little bit. Right? I'll be like, can I get them to where we can agree? I don't want to disagree with you. I want to bring it up to you that you didn't hear something right, and I still want to agree with you. Isn't that great, y'all? And if I see you push back 3 times, bam! I don't never want to talk to you again. Because we don't agree. Listen to this. Now I shall break off their yoke from you, and I shall tear off your chains. Robert said, put your money where your mouth is. That's funny. 14. I only got 2 verses, and I'm out of here. Yahuwah has given a commandment concerning the one who is against him. See, that ain't just me saying it. Come on, Brother Mark. Yahuwah says he's given a commandment for those that are against him. You know what that means? Don't agree with him. Yahuwah says you should have no children to carry on your name. That's pretty deep. You don't agree with Yahuwah? He says, I'm going to cut off your children. I shall remove the graven image and the cast images from the house of your Elohim. Churches, y'all in trouble. All churches, Yahuwah hates. You are against him. All churches, all organized religion, Yahuwah don't like nothing about you. Because you don't love him. You don't want to do the right thing. You don't want to be in agreement with the Most High. And you got graven images. You got crosses. You got steeples. You got all kind of mess in your places. So he says he's going to remove them from all them Elohim, all them other gods you serve. I shall make your Gabar because you are worthless. Wait till y'all know what that Hebrew word means. More on that later. He says he says basically garbage. You are worthless. Look, 15, last verse. On the mountains is a messenger who announces peace. Celebrate your feast. Look what he says again. Yahudah. While Yahuwah is tearing everybody else up, He's ripping everybody that don't agree with him up. He's saying, if you out from YAHUAH, go on and celebrate. Fulfill your vows. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why does YAHUAH throw that in there? Why did YAHUAH come back in and say, fulfill your vows? He just invoked Yaakov. That quick. I can prove it from the other chapters that I translated. You got to fulfill your vows to YAHUAH. The worthless one shall never again invade you. He has been completely cut off. Think about that. Is that beautiful? That we have that promise from YAHUAH? I want to share that with y'all tonight because what this teaches us is YAHUAH's ways are not our ways. He's not going to play games with this. He's not going to play games with this. We got to understand who he is. He cut off and destroyed. Like, take your mind there for a second. Go take your mind to the time of the flood. Do you believe it or not? Do you believe that flood happened or not? I'm going to tell you all the evidence you need to know. I'm going to tell you why beyond a shadow of a doubt. You don't have to go in no big arguments with people, no big explanations with people ever again. Because everybody understands oil. Everybody understands oil. Nobody says oil is not real. Viviana says, nobody will say oil is not real. And if you ask them, what is oil? You know what they're going to say? If you go study what is oil, oil is fossil fuels. Say it one more time. Oil is fossil fuels. What is fossils? Put it in the chat. Y'all tell me before I get out of here, what's fossils? If oil is fossil fuels, and I'm connecting it directly to the flood, by the way. People say, what are you talking about, Jay? I'm telling you, I believe the flood happened with all I got because I see oil. You can't get around oil. What's fossil fuels? I'm checking in the chat. Don't y'all get quiet on me now. Look at Christine said bones and skeletons. Joe said bones. Shannon said bones of what? Bones of what? Look at that. Elmer put it in the chat for y'all. I'm going to put it on the screen. Elmer Hingo, our staff member down in the Philippines, put up on the screen for y'all. Pay attention. Fossils are preserved remains of organisms that lived in the past and can include bones, shells, teeth, footprints, and other evidences of life. The word fossil comes from the Latin word fossili. Do y'all hear what just happened here? You can't say a flood didn't happen and all this oil keeps coming out of the earth. That much oil? That much oil? That much oil is still going? How can it be that much oil keep coming out of the earth if it's coming from fossil fuel? Do y'all know that they say that the population of the earth then is more than it is now. So if you had over 8 billion people, for example, and all the animals, Chelsea's going, wow. And Yahuwah says, I regret that I made humans. Therefore, I'm going to destroy all humans and animals from the face of the earth. And then he floods it out. And when it goes down, it compresses. And you got all this secretions. How long ago is that? Thousands of years ago, fam. How many cars are driving in the world? Planes are taking off. Do y'all know that is coming from dead men, women, children, and animals? That's what you're burning when you drive your car. Who's ever told you that? And the giants. Who's ever told you that? That when you drive your car, you are burning dead women, men, children, animals. Do you know that's what you're burning? Do you know that's what's fueling your vehicle? So the reason I tell you that is because you got to learn to know Yahuwah, or he's going to kill you too. And he'll kill me too if we don't please him the way he wants to be pleased. He is not playing with how he wants to be pleased. And he said that all who call on his name, that repent and call on his name, follow his ways, will receive salvation. And he said very few are going to do that. Very few. But if you do, you can be with him forever. Now, I'm going with Yahuwah. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I don't care what nobody else says. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care at all what anybody else says. I don't care at all. True sniper snipe someone else. We don't care how long you've been around. You come in here disagreeing, acting like you know something better, you're going to be gone. We only want to agree with people. We want to agree with you. We want you to agree with us. And if you step onto the platform, you got to know where you're at. You got to be respectful. If you ain't respectful, they're going to kick you out of here. If you're respectful, we're going to learn the ways of Yahuwah and please him together. And there's going to be a few of us. We got it. All right, now, fam, listen. We got to go to the next level. We're ready to do some great strategy campaigns with tsinfo.org. Get over there. Y'all got to get your packages because just like that, December the 31st is going to come around and the second phase is going to close out. And when it closes out, where are you at? So we want you to be in the highest possible package level as you can be. I've loved this time we spent together. Hopefully this helped y'all out. I'm going to come back as soon as I can. Yahuwah's making my voice stronger. I just want to please him, y'all. Hopefully this message hit you. You heard the real Nahum Chapter 1 for the first time in your life. That was from the true scriptures. Y'all heard it before it even came out on press. So thank you, Yahuwah, for sharing that with us. I love y'all. Talk to you soon. Peace.